Hi Virgo, welcome to your reading with Molly the Starkid at Starkidignited. I'm so thankful to have you guys here. Thank you to all the new subscribers. I really appreciate it and I hope these messages resonate for you. This is part one. Part two is always on Patreon. Part two goes for about 3 times as long as part one. And other than that, all the information is below. So let's jump into it. Okay, Virgo, so let's start with your channel message and then we'll pull your general guidance for the next 30 days. Messages are timeless, but this is being recorded in August. Okay, so Virgo, when I was tapping into your energy, I was drawn to the stomach with you, feeling in knots and stressed out and a little bit burnt out from work and a really busy schedule. It's important for you these next 30 days to prioritize rest and relaxation when you get the chance, as this will support you to achieve all you've set out to accomplish without holding so much tension in your body, creating possibly loss of an appetite or a twisting feeling inside. This will also assist your mood and your overall well-being and enjoyment of this time. I get the feeling you have a lot of fun coming up for you, excitement, but also busyness. So again, take breaks when you need them and aim to detox the mind. So not running through your list of priorities when resting, as this will hold the anxiety in. We're wanting you to find moments of release and relaxation. Let the mind switch off and or incorporate restful play. So that might be knitting, drawing, gardening, self-care rituals like massage by yourself or a trusted person or masseuse, painting, creating beauty and serenity in your environment, things that just feel nurturing and comforting to you, so that you're able to enjoy everything that you've packed into your schedule this next 30 days without feeling too tense about it, and so that you can be present in the moment. Okay, and now we have a message from your higher self that I've channeled. So, Virgo, this time has been challenging for you and your intimate relationships. There have been many unexpected issues coming to the surface with your partner, and you felt especially sensitive, possibly reactive, and acting without thinking things through. Your higher self is trying to say, I am with you. I love you as you are. I love you as you are me, and I have been reminding you of the devotion, love and care, and the effort that you have sown into this relationship. Whilst I will always guide you with immense unconditional love no matter what path you choose, we are inviting you to come closer to your heart, to soften, to pause, and to be with your spiritual team. This is not something that you want to rush. There is so much love here for you, and we wish to encourage you not to give up on the connection. Your love, your tenderness knows how precious... your love and your tenderness knows how precious they are to you, and this time is only temporary. So I think your heart knows how precious they are to you. Sorry about that. And this time is only temporary. Like the tide, emotions can run high, but we must always sink into our inner knowing, remembering that this too shall pass. And when it does, do we want to be apart, or do we truly want a deeper connection? One where our wildest dreams are shared, supported, and given the freedom they need to grow. Don't allow others to influence your decision at this time. You know what is truly right for you. Find the quiet, call on your higher self, and we will take one step at a time together. Awesome. So that's what I have for you, Virgo, for the next 30 days. I hope that resonated. I hope those messages help. Please remember that you're always in the driver's seat. You have free will, so you can definitely make your own decision, and your higher self is always going to love and support you. But that was the message that I got most strongly when I tapped into your energy. Okay, so let us pull a card now and see what Spirit wants to talk about for the next 30 days. So Angels of Love, Light and Healing, what is Virgo's energy? What would you like to draw their attention to? Okay. Wow. Okay, yeah, cool. Okay. So we get the magic of the Kohelin Druid. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. Beautiful. With caution, secrecy, and wary. So this card talks about her like having this, like having magical powers that she kind of has to be secret of. She can't show all the world because they might seek to use them, you know, to take them for their own advantage. And I believe it. The card also talks about having a partner in your life that may not be like the most like needing a partner that is supportive of these qualities that you have. So you may be especially feeling a lot of caution right now. You may be like questioning whether if you are in a partnership, just as your channel message talked about intimate relationships, you know, can they hold the fullness of who you are? Can they give you the love, the grace, the support that you need to blossom into your wildest dreams, into your wildest, most pure self? Do they accept you for who you are? You know, maybe feeling like, you know, there's parts of you that you really can't show the whole world, but really wanting to have that closeness and connection with those that you love the most, and that ability to trust in their ability to love you and support you through this. Yeah, because it talks about like the power of her hair. And I'm pretty sure that she either cuts it off or she dyes it to kind of conceal her power to the outside world. But then, you know, like having a partner that either seeks to like use that against her and gain power over her, or obviously conversely, having someone that really understands that and helps protect and shelter you from, you know, people that would seek to take from you, that wouldn't support you in showing your full, true, powerful self, Virgo. So whether male or female, you know, you are this Helen Druith. You are that energy. And I think you're being really discerning over these next 30 days about who in your intimate bonds is able to really see you as that, and whether or not you're able to see yourself as that and really allow your power to come forth in a new way. So let's see what the emotions are. What emotions are going on for Virgos here? Oh, so we get the card of rock pool with healing. So there is an emotional healing that's coming in for you, Virgo. And it looks like, because the other card that we get is manta ray with friendship. A powerful healing that is coming in on an emotional level. There may be parts of you that you've refused to see that, you know, may have been shamed, or, you know, just you might have been convinced that these parts of you weren't good enough, or they weren't able to be a part of who you are, you know, just like having people react negatively and then us pushing that down and not wanting to acknowledge it. There's a powerful healing coming to this aspect of you where you're going to be able to step into your power more and accept the truth of who you are. And also, it feels like there are going to be new friendships coming in. There's going to be maybe a healing of the friendship in a close connection. So really remembering why you love someone so much, or what, like the almost like all the different bonds that you share under maybe just love, like all the friendship, all the nurturance, all the different times and ways of support that you both have poured into each other, that's really, you know, being remembered and recognized again. And the healing that's flowing over you, I think, is very cathartic. It's going to allow, maybe if there has been like, you know, mistrust or hurt or different things going on, allowing some of that energy to clear and to really have a healing of the emotional body, of the connection, and of the friendship side of things. You may also be attracting new friends at this time. You could have had an experience with a friend that, you know, caused this feeling of kind of needing to hide yourself, or, you know, secrecy, and a healing is trying to come through to really help you repair that. And we do have 24 with rock pool breaking down to a 6, 16 with manta ray breaking down to a 7. So that building of energy. So potentially there is a healing that's coming in that's then going to lead to a more focus on the friendship of the bond, but that's going to really help support the connection to come back to a space that's that's loving and good for both of you. Okay, so let's dive into it with tarot. So let's see what's going on with Virgo. So Spirit, how is Virgo showing up right now? What's going on with Virgo right now? Okay, we get the Six of Cups. What is currently challenging Virgo right now? Hanged Man. What is the energy that was in the past? Okay, we have the Lovers. And what is the upcoming energy for Virgo? What is the upcoming energy? Wonderful. Okay, cool. Is there anything that they're currently not able to see? Okay. Okay. And, okay, we'll start with this. Okay, Virgo. So in your current energy, you're definitely focused on the past. There's like a really romantic, like focus on the past, a romantic review of the past, kind of like romanticizing the past, maybe even. The past energy that led up to this is the Lovers. So it does look like a decision was made around love, potentially or there's just like a really loving energy, really supportive energy that of the past that led you up to this. Now, something might have changed in the energy as to why, this like really romanticizing the past is coming up, because with the challenge that you have, we have the Hanged Man. So there is some kind of pause. There is some kind of spirit lifting you up out of something and kind of suspending you, trying to get you to see something differently, trying to give you a new perspective on the situation. And the upcoming energy for you is Page of Pentacles. So something might be offered to you in the physical. It could be a new job. It could be a new house. It could be a new opportunity to make money. It could all of these different kinds of things that might, I get the sense, is really going to boost your confidence and make you feel abundant again. But when I asked what was below the surface, so what are you kind of unaware of that's affecting this energy, we get the Ten of Swords with the High Priestess in reverse. So it does look like there's been some kind of like devastating energy that's happened here. Something that you're not really maybe acknowledging or you don't want to look at. And it's in the mental realm. So there's a very worn out feeling, a very exhausted feeling, taking on too many beliefs, opinions, ideas of other people, maybe speaking about the situation to a lot of people and getting lots of different advice. But always remember, and I was kind of getting this before I started your reading, to don't let someone else's dissatisfaction with their own life filter in and affect your decisions in your life. If you, if you take on too many people's opinions, especially if they're living a life that you don't aspire to, you wouldn't actually want to trade lives with them. Be really cautious as to whether or not you're taking on their advice, because as much as we want to get support and, feel loved and get different perspectives so we know we're doing the right thing, which is encouraged right now with this Hanged Man, it's important to, what was I going to say? It's important to, just to not take on too much, and to also acknowledge that if you are feeling mentally exhausted and drained and everything's just coming at you, like, look, he's feeling like absolutely like dead, exhausted. He's got 10 swords in his back. That it's really important to acknowledge that, to try to dig into that and allow it to come to the surface, so that these opinions, beliefs, this exhaustion, this stress isn't bleeding into something that you actually really love and really want to work out. Because we also have the High Priestess in reverse. So it feels like you are a bit disconnected from your intuition at this time. You may not have been listening to your intuition, or you may be, simply just too exhausted to really be able to decipher it. When our mind is playing tricks on us, it's really hard to listen to that quiet voice inside, because we have so much blaring on in our face. And that's the kind of energy that I'm feeling here. And to really remember, like, who has your back in the long run? Who was the one that you know, loved you, supported you, saw you for your weaknesses and your strengths and admired that, and still saw you as unique and powerful and perfect in your own way. Because that's how I feel with the magic of the Kohelin Druid. She needs that support. It's not like a want, it's a need for her. She needs that like love and protection and support to blossom into that powerful self. And yeah, if we take too much advice from other people who don't really understand or don't have the same connection with the person, then they may not be oh yeah, that's what I was going to say. If someone doesn't have their highest and best in their own mind, how can we expect them to have it for us? So make sure that you're really taking that into account with any advice that you're taking on at this time as well, Virgo. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's been a lot. That was a lot. So I'm going to pick you some advice cards, and then we're going to jump over to Patreon and do your love, career, and money, and really look at this on a deeper level and see what's coming up. So higher self of Virgo, what advice do you have for them at this time? Okay. So the first card we get is Let It Go, which is an 18 breaking down to a 9, so closing a cycle. This situation no longer serves you. Allow me to sever your energetic connections to the past so you can embrace the future. So there could have been something obviously that's happened in this connection in the past that's being held onto, that's not being released. And needing to really find a way to come to a forgiving understanding of yourself, the other person, and to sink into your heart and decide, like, this doesn't necessarily mean to me. I don't feel like you need to leave a whole relationship. You trust yourself, though. If you know that you need to do that, then please do that. But I get it more that something's happened in the relationship that needs to be let go of. It needs to, forgiveness needs to be called in. Because your next card that we get is Regain Your Focus. Card 27 also breaking down to a 9. So again, ending a lot of cycles here. And the Kohelin Druid is also card 9. We get trivial life matters are distracting you from your goals. Archangel Metatron and I are here to help you stay grounded. Exactly, Virgo. So making sure that you're getting that time to ground into your body, to call in this healing energy so that you're making a decision that you're going to be proud of. I always try and think of, like, what decision am I going to regret more? Like, what is the risk that's worth taking? And I think that's going to help you focus in and feel into what you truly want out of this situation. All right. Well, I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here with me on YouTube. Please like and comment, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I'd love to have you over here. I'm going to jump over to Patreon now into part 2. And until next time, much love. Bye, guys.